The Sick Brothers Symposium, How Survival Hinges on Dogmatic Incredulity. An exploratory explanation on why we share the plate. A prelustrate convocation chorus-style panel conducted in Beakston's second archival courtyard. Remember the onus of return. O brother war, bones and breath to lose in the year of the named echo. Before we begin, the Congregate Committee for the Consideration, Verification, Archivization, Canonization, Rejection and Remembrance of Nomination and Names has demanded of me, at knife point, that I read the following archival pull sheet before the naming of the panelists. I have been told that this is not optional, and we all are to consider it a warning. I guess. I don't know. The archival pull sheet reads as follows. The Congregate Committee for the Consideration, Verification, Archivization, Canonization, Rejection and Remembrance of Nomination and Names archival pull sheet, entry number 77B. Objective, to ensure proper articulation of names. Ratified by committee, on behalf of Speaker Jex Olo. Primary name, the wound pronunciation. Notes, first wound, past tense of wind. Second wound, the result of a particularly competent stabination. Recognized variants. The wind, meteorological, yanker of hats, umbrella antithesis. The wind, yo-yo action, returning string to spool post-knot clearance. Committee Addendum. Pursuant to subsection 7, Article 4, Homonym Safeguards and Preventive Mispronunciation Protocols, the committee has been forced to intervene due to repeated public failures to pronounce the dual-term identifier correctly in spoken form. While homonyms are not inherently prohibited, the committee does not and will not allow incorrect verbal renderings to persist unchallenged, especially when such mispronunciation fundamentally alters the intended threat, humour or dignity of the name in question. Field agents reported sustained confusion between wind, as in spooling a string back in a yo-yo, a baseball pitcher before the throw, or Popeye's move before the punch, and wind, as in the force behind hat yanking and ruined inside-out but still sort of usable umbrellas. To preserve contextual clarity, the following was recorded verbatim during the committee meeting in which this addendum was created and has been entered into the record as part of this archival pull. Soft static signals the recording's launch. A long pause, then chair scrape, mic crackle, and then suddenly. Yeah, I said query. To the committee. Thank you. If I need a pronunciation change, such as wound, first wound like past tense of wind, second wound like what you get after you get stabbed just once. But you know, it was a really good stabbing, like they just got up in there and got it. Like, really put their stab in you. And you know what, it just hit me. Wind, wind, wind. It's the same deal, exact same deal. Homonyms, same sound, not the same page. Okay, but they are on the page, except they're wrong. And if you ask, hey, I see you smirking, don't think I don't. I bet you've done this, haven't you? Both of you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. No, your face is the wrong word. And if you ask me, not only is it racist, it should be illegal. Are you all out here just spraying racists all over people? Because that's not what we're here for. No, we're here to embrace people despite their racistness. And that's what I'm talking about. Because people are doing both of that, which is hearing the wrong read. That's what we're talking about. So when you have wind, yanker of hats, and the veritable umbrella antithesis, and wind, yo-yo move once you get the knots out, which is not hard because I got a relatively expensive yo-yo called Viper, wider butterfly style, soft rubber. And so, okay, look, 2 a.m, I'm trying to practice these off-the-string tricks. My wrist is already beefing from shooting the moon. Have any of you shooted the moon for any length of time? Well, if you have, you'd know it shreds string. And point, actually, I didn't know if you knew, yo-yo string is actually 2 strands braided together, coated with sugar bat spit and yo-yo grease over a base of fart cotton. I'm hungry. And the consequence of fatigue and off-the-string tricks is often the yo-yo landing on the string. And it has such revolutions. I'm talking a ridiculous amount of revolution speed. No, an order of magnitude more ridiculous. I'm talking balls to balloons of hot air, people, balloons wrinkled and veiny with string that are constricting so fiercely like a sorority, and the pressure is to the point of cutting. And it's so hard, it's so tight that its skin turns colours. You people keep a Quiznos around here anywhere? Hey, you better take it seriously. Hey, Jess, Kim, Riley. You think this is funny? Yeah, go on you three, snicker all you want, girlfriends. It's as serious as a liquid shit at a concert. I'm talking knuckle-busting, skin-shredding, you-might-lose-a-finger kind of speeds. That's why I swapped to a rubber yo-yo, because at least when it gets down to the bone, it'll negotiate with you. So anyway, when it lands on the string, because that's the point, but when it goes bad, the whole shit seizes up. Just like being snatched up. Snatched up by that unforgiving, test-your-grip, air-constricting embrace of an obese aunt you haven't seen in years, who will not stop until she's proven to you, to everybody in the goddamn room, that she loves you, just wrecking you, torturing you. I mean, you can't breathe anyway, but then she starts pelting you with hot puffs of Trident-flavoured air she shaped into words that hurt. Oh, how tall have you gotten? Oh, my God, you look like your father. I love my aunts. And that is not sarcastic. They're great women. They taught me how to bowl. And there is nothing I would do for them in the world, especially since they've passed on. But, hey, yeah, I know. But it's okay. You can... Yeah, I know. I mean, you all should feel pretty okay about that, because now I'm HER here for you. So that should suffice as your answer, whoever it was that asked whatever it was, when you did the question you said. So thanks for the question, one of you, and believe me, I'm glad I could answer, because I know how hard you have to be to ask. Otherwise, I wouldn't want to ask what I'm talking about either. It's all like, what am I talking about? So nope, I wouldn't. Anyway, where was I? Are we waiting for something? It's over, right? No? What are we talking about? The recording ends. Narrator snaps back in cold. This explanation, while tangential, was deemed operationally necessary to preserve the context for future pronunciation accuracy. Penalty for mispronunciation, failure to honour these distinctions in spoken form, will result in citation under Oral Accuracy Mandate Park 3.19, punishable by correctional whispering in a public setting, and we will get super weird with it until compliance is achieved. End archival pull sheet, entry 77A when you pull it out, entry 77B when filed.